And we are live. What is up, guys? How are you guys all doing tonight? Pumped to have you guys all here. I'm going to open up the chat here for a second for all of you guys. So if you guys can all pop into the chat here. Name's Matthew Jang here with good buddy. We're going to be popping out here in a second. But one of you guys all that you guys are popping here, we're going to give people a few minutes to pop on.
For all of you guys, so if you guys can all pop into the chat here. Name's Matthew Jang here with.
My bad. I leave that open. Let me all know where you guys are all from. Comment below. We usually got a big amount of people. What's up, Rob? What's up, Andre, Anthony? How, Jay, Louis, Rob? If you guys pop into the comment section below, let us know where you guys are from. Comment in there. What's up, Britt? What's up, Card? Johnny? New York in the house. What's up, dude? What's up, Eric? Stephanie from Colorado. What's up, dude? What's up, James? TJ, Karen, Cindy, Alberta, Canada. Awesome. We're actually out in Vancouver right now. Awesome. What's up, John? What's up, Ethan? So we will give everyone a couple minutes to pop on over here. And while we're doing that, just make sure everyone pops in. Love to see where everyone's from. Las Vegas here. That's actually where our GAZ headquarters is located, in Las Vegas in the Summerlin area. It's awesome, dude. What's up, Johnny? Sarah from Jersey. Brandon, James, Interior Alaska. Awesome. What's up, Stephanie from Florida? Samantha, Brian Cook from Monita. Awesome. What's up, Clint, Hope, Johnny, Ralph from Miami. Awesome, guys. Eager to get started. Well, as you guys pay very close attention and watch to the end of this webinar here, we're going to be showing you something that could literally transform your entire life, and it could not have been better timing, especially when we're getting ready here to kick off the end of 2016 and start diving into 2017. This can be one of the most impactful and profitable webinars you guys ever show up to ever, and we'll get into that in just a few moments here as we get a few more people to pop on here. What's up, Bugatti? Love the name. So Clint, Karen, Rob, Austin, Romania. Awesome, Bogdan. What's up, dude? Eric Z's in the house. He's actually the genius. Him and Brandon are the geniuses behind the whole process of how we've been able to build everything here that you guys are going to be seeing over the next little bit as you guys pay very close attention and watch the end of this webinar. And so, guys, I wanted to before we get inside here, just give you a brief little. Awesome. What's up, Austin, David, James, Clint, guys? What's up? Awesome, guys. So wanted to give a brief little thing. So, guys, as you guys pay very close attention and watch the end of this webinar here, make sure you guys got a pen, get some paper out. Take the time, and we're going to be periodically closing and opening the chat as we go, just to make sure that you guys are paying very close attention and watching the end of the webinar. Make sure you take this time seriously. We want to make sure that if you guys are going to be here and spend the time to learn this information, that you're actually absorbing the stuff and taking it so that you can actually understand what's going on and how you can actually implement this if you want to be able to leverage what we have in place to earn a full-time income online. So make sure that you guys go and do that. This is honestly, guys, been the thing that has allowed myself, Julian, Eric Carlson, a number of people that are inside of our community to completely transform their entire lives and go from working at jobs they didn't like to quitting their job and traveling around the world, to going from people that maybe had a great job like Dan Prince, who's spent $250,000 for his education to become a doctor that actually now makes more with us part-time than he does actually at the hospital. So as you guys pay very close attention, you guys are going to see the exact system and process that allows all of these people to be able to get those exact same results. And it has been an amazing ride the last little bit. And so some of you guys might have seen some of this stuff already, but as you guys pay very close attention, we're going to break everything down for you guys. Make sure you got a pen, make sure you got a paper, make sure you shut off all distractions, turn your phone off if you need to. Make sure that you're in a quiet room so that you can get all the information that we're going to be going over with you guys tonight. Now, the person that I want to be able to bring out here, guys, is one of my best friends, and I actually first met him about 3 years ago. When we were first kind of venturing into getting into the space. We didn't really know anything about making money online. We didn't know anything about internet business or anything like that. And we first met about 3.5 years ago. And what I've been able to see since then has been nothing short of amazing. I've actually been able to see him go from where actually he was actually in the point where he was living in his car, wishing, he's a surfer, loves to surf, and he's actually wishing that one day he was going to figure this stuff out, get to the point of earning a full-time income online, being able to travel, hit up all the sick surf spots, and have a house in one of the best surf spots in LA And what was actually amazing is we actually just had a conversation a little while ago, and he actually now, moving in this new year, has that house that he'd envisioned from the very beginning. And I've been able to see him go and become one of the most amazing speakers you've seen, achieve results that you don't even realize is even possible. And you guys are going to be completely blown away. And one of my best friends and good buddies, Eric Carlson, is going to be breaking down all this stuff for you guys so you can see exactly how an income online is generated, what exactly all the pieces of the puzzle that go in that are involved with creating that, and how you can have a big portion of that automated as you pay very close attention and watch the end of this webinar. So without further ado, Eric Carlson, my brother, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great, boss. How about yourself?
Doing awesome, brother.
Love you, man. Well, you've come a long, long way, huh?
Been a wild ride, dude.
Long ride and well worth it, and the journey, and just imagine all the people we've helped now. It just feels so great, huh? To look back from where we've come from. Wow. Wow. So thanks, brother. Appreciate the introduction. Hey, guys, welcome to the live webinar. This is Eric Carlson. I hope you guys are having a really great day. I hope you guys are getting around your family, and you're getting ready for a great holiday season. And hope you guys could get time to reflect over this past year and get ready for the new year, and just, hit the ground running, and, really think about going into this new year about achieving really the lifestyle that you really want, guys. So I'm excited to share this information with you. Really excited about this, share this information with you. One, it's totally transformed my life. I'll tell you a little bit, again, more where I was at, where I'm at today. But really, we'll get to myself and Jang and Julian and the rest of like Eric Z and all these guys you hear about, the people who are building this system for you. It's really gets us up is to help the brand new average person. And when we get to meet you in person at one of our live events, and you come up to us with tears in your eyes and smiles in your face, and you give us a hug, and you're like, thank you. Thank you for the shift in my perception. Thank you for the great systems to help me financially become free, or help my family become free. It's like, it gives me so much pride, and I just feel great to be able to do this for you guys. So like Jang said, guys, we're gonna have the chat open and close sometimes. I'm gonna share a slideshow. So you'll see that back and forth myself, as well as part of the slides. Guys, take good notes. Pay very close attention all the way to the end of this webinar, okay? Because you want to have a full picture of really what's going on in the industry, and then how you can plug in and start actually making full part-time incomes for yourself, and start out this 2017 and look back next year, this time, and be like, wow, I'm so glad I attended that live webinar. So here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if there's any tech issues, guys, just let me know. I'm going to share that. I'm going to share that, and then let's do this. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Again, welcome to the live webinar, guys. This is the Global Affiliate Zone live webinar. Very excited to be here and share this with you guys. And again, like Jang said there, guys, I like to first start off here before I tell you how I got here. Guys, I just want to let you know, no matter where you're at in your life right now, no matter what that bank account looks like, no matter if you're living in the house that you want, or driving the car that you want, or have the family situation you want right now, no matter what it is or what you're going through right now in your life, I can promise you, from a person who's just like you, just hungry to live the life that I want to live, as long as you find a goal, find a vision for yourself, and you just put your head down and you remove all distractions and things that are negatively don't support you, and you keep taking steps little by little and grow every day, I promise you, my friend, no matter what it is you want to achieve in life, you can really, really achieve that. You just have to have a goal, a dream, a desire, and a work ethic to get there. So guys, I'm hoping tonight I can inspire you guys to go out there and do that, as well as provide you a community and service that will completely radically change your life and when implemented. So guys, here's what we're going to cover tonight. All right. First of all, why building an online business is smarter. I'm going to explain, the difference between a brick and mortar business as well as an online business. Okay, guys, and why right now this is the best time to building an online business, especially since you're hearing it through the Global Affiliate Zone window here. As well, guys, I'm going to break down the components of a successful online business. So I'm going to show you exactly how that's working every single day online, and you're going to be blown away at how that actually works. It's kind of cool. As well, I'm going to show you how to build a powerful online business. A lot of people ask me these days, and they ask Jang and Julian, they see us traveling all around the world, and like, okay, well, what are you guys doing? I mean, you guys tell me, what does it take to build an online business? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what we did to actually do that. As well, guys, I'm going to talk about why learning the skill set, direct sales, affiliate marketing really equals the freedom lifestyle, guys. And I think you'll be blown away when you see like really the level of automation and the type of income you can create and still have and live the life that you really, really want. And I'll explain why that in a little bit, guys. As well, guys, I'm going to start it right here and be completely upfront, honest, and I want you to know we are coming from a place of integrity. And I say that, guys, because when you go out there on the internet, it's really from a guy you'll see here. I've been in the industry a very long time, who couldn't find the right sources, the right mentors, and right leadership to help me achieve the goals that I want. Well, guys, when I go out there in the industry, I look at other webinars, I see this whole hypey kind of blow it up kind of webinar. And at the end, they always hit you in the face with this high ticket offer. Well, my friend, we're not like that in this community at all. We're here to help the average brand new person. So if you're looking though tonight to partner with 6-figure marketers on proven profitable campaigns that are creating full and part-time incomes inside this community, then I promise you, if you pay very, very close attention all the way to this webinar, I'm going to blow your socks off with a very, very special offer. So special that when you go through and you understand what it takes, the money, the time, the energy to actually build a business online outside of the hypey stuff you see out there, I think you're going to really, really be excited about what the opportunity you have is in front of you. All right, so pay very close attention. All right, guys, let's start here first. How did I go from being this broke personal trainer when I first met Jang? I had recently just moved out of my car at that point, really scary, and to earning 6 figures online, guys. It's actually this year was my first 6-figure business online. I actually made it within the first 6 months of this year. Very cool. But let me tell you a little bit about me because I want you to understand. I'm no different than you. Jang's no different than you. Anybody in this leadership community is no different than you. Average people just wanted to do something more for their life and try different things. So for myself, I've worked over 48 different jobs in my life, from bartender, waiting tables, washing cars, sitting the elderly. I mean, the list gets really exotic and funny. But guys, I found out that working jobs just meant just over broke. And it just, I wasn't willing to live like that. So, early on, I did see that the people who had the house, the cars, that were able to travel, the lifestyle, you see these great lifestyles of the rich and famous, or just not even rich and famous, but people who can enjoy more life. These were the entrepreneurs. Those were the people who owned businesses. So I said, you know what? Without any business degree or business background, I'm going to start businesses. Well, guys, that's a tough thing to do when you have no background. I invested over $30,000. Okay, my first business crashed and burned that within the first 3 years, guys. So during most of my last 14 plus years, retiring last year, I was doing a personal training business, right? I've always really enjoyed helping helping people transform their lives. I've always been about that, right? So as a personal trainer, I was able to give people programs, systems that help them achieve results, right? I love that part of the business. What I did not enjoy though was it wasn't a scalable business, right? If I want to make 7 figures a year, make 6 figures a month, I wasn't going to be able to do it standing in a gym for 10, 12 hours a day, right? Then a little bit wake up call kind of hit me in 2008, guys, when the economy crashed. And basically, guys, I started to lose everything from then on. And all my business basically turned off. And I started losing money really, really quickly. And so during this time, I just want to let you know, during all this time, starting different businesses, I was actually started trying to make money since 2004 online, okay? I invested over $20,000 trying to do that. So I've been in this for 13 and a half years, right? So I've tried everything out there is to actually make money out there, guys. Seriously. You see, I was a fitness celebrity, featured on magazine covers all around the world, TV shows, Ellen DeGeneres had me on, everything, right? I thought, this is going to be easy. Friends around me like, dude, make products and services. You can leverage the internet. Well, guess what? I tried it all. I really did, guys. I bought everything you can probably see out there on the internet to buy to try to build business. I did it. I bought it, right? Waste tens of thousands of dollars. As well, I wrote 5+ ebooks. I built memberships, guys, membership websites, guys. I created workout DVDs to sell. I tried affiliate marketing without any mentorship. And I even was blogging, guys, trying to make money. And I just want to let you know, after that 2008 crash, after trying to make money online, after trying job after job, late 2010, I ran out of money. And it was really the lowest part of my life where I had to put my stuff in storage. And I had to go live in my Toyota 4Runner for 8 freaking months, guys. And I mean, my gosh, my poor mom. I mean, she's just like, how is my son at his age doing this? Poor guy, right? Well, guys, I just want to let you know, okay? From a person who cares about helping people, uplifting them, motivating, inspiring them, and giving them the tools and systems they need to transform their lives, guys. I've seen everything, and I've tried and failed many times. And like Jang said at the beginning, it really wasn't until the system and the community that you're about to see right now that really everything transformed for my life. Now, this is really the catalyst or the trigger that happened. You see, again, living out of my car, I decided, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back to the business, personal training world and do that because it's easy and I can start kind of build that back up again? The economy was coming back. I was like, you know what? I know enough. My heart, my dream tells me I want to create a full-time income online, travel the world, and inspire people. So what did I do? I started another internet venture. I ended up borrowing $5,000 from friends and family to get what was called all into this company, which meant you could buy their products and services and I could turn them around and make a profit for when I sold those products and services. Well, guess what? I started in a coffee shop and Java Joe's down there in in Hermosa Beach out of my laptop. And I said, guess what, guys? In a year from now, I'm going to be rich. I got this. I know how to do this. This is my time. Well, guess what happened? A year later, I was another $8,000 further in a debt on top of that $5,000, guys. So it was looking pretty bad. So I just wanted to know, I've tried everything out there. And it wasn't until this moment when I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed that I saw this video of a 19-year-old kid who's making $20,000 a month and traveling around the world. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And here's what bugged me the most. Not that he was 19. The thing was, he had only been in this company that I was promoting now, failing miserably at, and he'd been there for a few months, and now I was traveling the world. And I was just like, holy cow, how did this guy figure this out? And guy, this is a big tip in life, guys. Big, big tip in life. No matter what you want to accomplish. Here's what happened and transformed my life. I was like, you know what? Somebody taught this guy how to do this. And this is what I figured out. I'm going to find out who taught him. And guess what, guys? I found that guy. I found the mentor who taught him how to make $20,000 a month and travel around the world promoting those products and services. And that's what that mentor was having a live webinar. And I attended that live webinar. And on that live webinar, everything changed, guys. You see, it was broken down. How to build a business online, the components of building a business online. And at the end of that live webinar, I was able to join his community, get access to the mentorship I needed. And guys, from then, everything really, really changed. I mean, that's when I met Jang there. He's just talking about, I mean, God, it seems like, doesn't seem like that long ago, guys. Over 3.5 years ago, broke. We're broke, dead broke, guys. And it's just absolutely crazy. And from that moment, though, we found the mentors, right? We found the community, okay? We've been able to travel to multiple mansions all across the world, guys. We've got this great community around us who you're going to be introduced to here in just a couple of minutes. And guys, I've been able to go to Costa Rica. I was actually going to Hawaii 3 times this last year. 3 times, guys. And as you can see in this bottom picture, just imagine for a moment, be able to wake up to the person you love or to your family, or even if it's just to yourself. And I rolled over to my girlfriend there and I said, hey, babe, you want to go to Hawaii today? And she's like, what? We're not going to Hawaii. Well, guess what? We did. I hopped on an airplane at 10 a.m. and took her to Hawaii for the week, guys. So I just want to let you know, now instead of being that broke personal trainer, struggling to survive, I found the right mentor, right? And that's so critical, guys, to your success. As well as I have a supportive, amazing community of people who are uplifting, motivating, inspiring, and all heading to live their dreams, guys. And that's exactly what you're about to experience is the Global Affiliate Zone. And I couldn't be more proud of this community, this group, this leadership, guys, of over 7,000 people now. You can actually see in this picture, they all traveled out to one of our events in Vegas. We had like over 100 people come out and live and stay with us, guys. So, guys, I'm really excited to share this information with you because everything has really changed, and this is the access you're going to have here in a minute, guys. So, just before I go on, for those of you out there who send me your emails, like Carlson, I see you live in this lifestyle, but I'm a money's guy. I need to see a couple dollar amounts. Here's your social proof for those of you who send me those messages that I see all the time. And I would agree with you guys, you know, like I was just saying, guys, about mentorship. See, you would never want to hire a 400-pound personal trainer, right, to teach you how to lose weight. Right? So you would never want to partner or partner with a community, a system, a mentorship, a program that wasn't going to get you the results. So I would totally agree. You got to find the right mentor. So just to give you some results, a little bit of something I was working on this last year inside a community, out of hundreds of thousands of affiliates, you can see right there, I got number 10 in the world. I got number 2 in the world. And you see then again, I got number 3 in the world. And instead of being a broke personal trainer, this last year, my largest month to date, very proud to say, guys, within 28 days, I was able to deposit into my B of A account $55,735. What? My mama was a happy mama. Now that's great, right, guys? I feel blessed. I feel really excited. And here's what's awesome though: the community I talked about, right? The system that you're going to learn about tonight, the building a business online with this community online, guys. This is what really changed everything. This is what gets us fired up every day. Look at these stars. All of those stars in the top 25 of one of those opportunities I'm talking about here, guys, those are all brand new people right there. Look at that number 5 right there, Jeff Rayburn. Guys, that guy's never done internet marketing. He owned a dog walking company. Within a few months, bam, crushing leaderboards. That's what's so exciting about to share with you tonight, guys, because what we really did is we really figured out how to help the average brand new person come online and learn something and do something to change their financial future. So you guys ready? Because right now I'm going to show you exactly how earning money online and on autopilot equals the freedom lifestyle, my friend. And I can tell you this right now. once you taste that freedom lifestyle, once you get one hint of that, once that one morning goes off, you never have to set your alarm clock again. You'll never, ever look back. So guys, why am I showing you this, the numbers and stuff? Well, first of all, again, it's not the bragger boast. That's definitely not the kind of style and that kind of person I am, all right? And it's not, again, say, hey, look at all the money I make because I still wear the same pair of board shorts 3 days in a row, right? I'm just that kind of guy. But what it is, my friend, it's really to show you proof of what's possible for you. What's really possible for you when you take action, right? You have to take action in your life, right? Especially when something makes sense to you like this, okay? And when you have access to the system that I'm using, right? And this entire global affiliate zone community, when the system is built before you. And speaking of that global affiliate zone community, guys, when you have like-minded people supporting you, helping you uplift and reach your goals, you can become unstoppable. And guys, honestly, when you're building an online business, that is really critical because guess what? Some of the people, most of the people around you may not support your vision because they may not understand how it's working, right? But when you have a 7,000 people community who are reaching out to you, helping you, inspiring you, letting you know you got to keep pushing, you're going to make it, then you can become unstoppable and reach all of your goals. So guys, because I showed a couple incomes, I told you what I made here this last year so far, and it will help in a couple months there. Here's the income disclaimer, guys. Just because I'm making thousands per month there, it doesn't mean that you will, okay? Some people make no money at all. Some people make good money. And yeah, some people make a lot of money, right? But honestly, my friend, your results are entirely up to you, just like anything in life. It has to do with your mindset, your attitudes, your commitment, your determination, and really, my friend, your ability to be coachable and trainable. If you can follow instructions, click by click, over the shoulder, video training, you can do what you're about to see tonight and change your financial future and change your whole outlook on life, right? We'll talk more about that here in a minute. So here it is, guys. Let's go first into that first bullet point. Why is building an online business smarter? Let's look at that real quick, okay? So first of all, it's very easy just to compare over a couple data points. The first question is, how big is your market, right? Like if you have a product or service you want to sell, how many people, or even a business opportunity you want to introduce to people, how many people can you really reach out to in your local market, right? Okay, or in your market space, your online or offline business, right? Well, if you have an online business, you have an international audience of 3.3 billion, okay? And that's going to be 5 billion by 2020, okay? And then 8 billion, okay, by 2025 with high-speed 5G internet access every single corner of the globe. Everybody will have the cheap cell phones, and the international market is massive. Now, take your product or service or business opportunity, and you'll have like a brick and mortar business, guys. Brick and mortar just means, you know, a physical location, like a storefront, right? Well, you can only reach the locals. Like locals only can come get to your store. So it's a much, much smaller demographic and range of people can get to your store. And here's another great thing about an online business, guys. You can actually have your business in your store open 24 hours a day. Because think about it. You could go to any store right now online and you could go click the buy now button. It wouldn't say, hey, sorry, business hours are 8 to 5 p.m. No, right? It's open 24 hours a day. You want to buy something right now, you can go buy it. So very cool. And here's what's cool, my friend. You can actually automate 90% of your online business. 90%. And I'm going to show you here in just a couple of minutes exactly how that works, okay? So pay very close attention. Now, guys, in the offline wine world, if you have a storefront, you're going to be in a store for 8 to 10 plus hours a day. And if you're not going to be there, you're going to pay some employee, you're going to pay their insurance and all that stuff to actually be there, right? Now, again, online business, waste low startup costs and a much, much lower risk to entry, right? Offline business, high startup costs and high risk. I mean, think about it. You got to lease a piece of property 2, 3, 5 years, whether your business succeeds or not. That's a high cost, right? And so when an online business, if you wanted to invest in like maybe build a funnel system, say a product or a service or even like a yoga studio you wanted to promote, right? Well, you would have to build what's called a high converting sales funnel around it. And that might cost you just anywhere between $2,100 and $3,500 to just build one, right? Offline business, lease, startup costs, right? All the furniture, all that kind of stuff it takes, signage, as well as if you want to buy successful franchise, well, you're looking at $116,000 to $1.9 million, right? So it's pretty much a no-brainer with online business, guys. And one of the least expensive businesses my buddy sent me just a few weeks ago, I laughed about it. He goes, or they could start a hot dog stand for $19,995. That's my buddy Terry, guys. So what I'm trying to show you guys is when it comes to an online business, you're really removing a lot of the hard things it takes to actually be successful. And guys, before we go into this next whole section, I think I want to show you something I think it'll really change your future this next 2017, guys, and why it's so important that you really start thinking about starting your own business and become a business owner, right? And remove just the mentality of I need to make money, but actually own your own business, right? Now think about this. This is why you're losing. I want to tell you about how and why you're losing tens of thousands of dollars each year. Okay, you're losing tens of thousands of dollars each year. Even myself, up until we started my businesses, didn't realize this either. Now check this out. If you owned a business, okay, you owned a business, or you incorporated, guys, you can incorporate for like $99 these days. I've seen online, right? You can incorporate your business, set things up. How much money would you save if you're running a business out of your house? Okay, let's think about this. Now, what I'm sharing with you here is something that we got from a guy named Mark Kohler. He's one of the financial advisors who trains some of our top leaders in this community. And I got this list from him. What you're seeing here is you're seeing over 75 different possible write-offs for running a small business, guys. You understand that? Like, to run a small business, guys, you can write off some of your auto expenses, your banking fees. You can write off like cleaning services, taxes, telephone, your cell phone, web design, postage, it goes on, right? And as well, I want you to think about this. When you're running an online business, a lot of it, which I'm going to explain here in a little bit, is about running traffic, and I'll explain that as well, to an offer. I think about this. When you're paying for advertising online, dollar for dollar, it's tax deductible. Very, very cool, my friend. So that's why I want you to also be thinking about starting a business in 2017, because you can literally save yourself, your family, tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine being able to write off part of your house for rent, right? All right, here it is, guys. So the components now, right? The components of a successful online business, okay? You might have heard me mention a second ago what a high converting sales funnel, okay, is. Well, here's the process and how this is working. Okay, now if you want to make money online, the first thing you need obviously is a product, some sort of service, or maybe a business opportunity you're looking to get people to join you in, right? So, and don't worry, you don't need to create your own products or services. I'll show you how this all works in a moment. But the next component you need is what's called a secure shopping cart, right? That secure shopping cart, just a secure way, obviously, for to exchange financial information to get your product or service to your customer, okay? The next thing you need is what this really is, that the end of the shopping cart here. As you'll see here, the bottom of the sales funnel, this is the last component, right? When they click the buy now button, that's the last step of your funnel. So here's your high converting sales funnel. Now you might want to lean in and pay very close attention, because this is important. The job of a high converting sales funnel when it comes to building an online business is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you. Okay, again, to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you. Now that can look a lot of different ways. Maybe it's a video that they see on their Facebook and it has something to do with your business or your product or service. Maybe it's a sales page where they see a video or ad copy that talks more about your product or service. Maybe they're getting emails from you telling you more about your product, your service, or your business opportunity, right? Maybe they're attending a live webinar. Okay, you understanding? So they're getting the information that they need, and a lot of that part of that business can be automated, right? Videos can be automated, emails can be automated. A lot of automation there, right? Selling and telling done for you. Now, the next thing you need is what we call traffic, right? You need eyeballs going into your high converting sales funnel, okay? Something cool, guys. In just a moment, I'm going to show you a sales funnel. It's done over $2.1 million right now in sales. I'm going to show you one here in just a moment. So now what you want to do is you want to get your traffic going into the high converting sales funnel. Now that funnel is doing the work for you, right? Now you could be on the beach, you could be at Disneyland with your family, or wherever you want to be doing with your time, right? Now the sales funnel is doing the selling and telling. The people are getting the information they need. They go through your sales funnel. They're starting to like, love, and trust your product, service, or want to join your business opportunity. So what do? They click the buy now button, because this makes sense, right? It's starting to make sense to you, isn't it? They click the buy now button, and now that's exactly how you get paid, or you get somebody else to join your business. That's awesome, right? Now, a lot of people say at this point, whoa, Carlson, that is cool. Okay, so I can run traffic into a funnel that does all the selling and telling for me, and money spits out the bottom. Awesome, okay? How do I do it? Well, here you go, my friend. Get ready. Get your pen and paper, because I'm going to show you step by step right now what it takes to actually build a powerful online business, okay? So the first thing you have to know when it comes to building a successful online business, and let's change this up here, guys. Yes, you're here to make money, right? You want to make money, right? Raise your hand if you want to make money. You do. But also, I want you to think about making money, but long term. I want you to think about building a business online. This is something my mentors changed definitely for Jang and I, for sure, and Julian, right? Now, again, I mentioned this earlier, but I want you to again pay attention, because it's so important. Remember, you're going to learn how to do this one of two ways, okay? You're either going to learn from mistakes, or you're going to learn from mentors and mentorship, right? Now, again, you learn from mistakes is exactly why I failed for over 10 years. I bought everything that said, guess what? Buy this little video widget, submit a little bit and put it on your blog and you'll be making $10,000 a month in no time. I own dozens of those, right, guys? But then what happened? I failed for 10.5 years, lost tens of thousands of dollars. And then what happened? I found a mentor. And then what happened for myself, Jang, Julian, rest of the people, leaders in this industry, and anything you work on? The mentor has already been through all the mistakes. The mentor has the income. The mentor is living the lifestyle. So that's what you want to do. Find a mentor that is already doing it. And that's exactly what Jang and I did. Traveled all around the country, dude, from mansion to mansion, personal event to personal event, or mastermind to mastermind. Kind of funny, actually, that picture right there is out of a video clip, which I just watched today. That's 3 years ago. It's amazing. Anyways, and then guys, and then mastermind after mastermind after mastermind, sitting there, absorbing the information, coming up with concepts and ideas and getting the whole education. Like, think about this. You go to college to get education, right? To be taught how to do a job, right? Or to go to college to learn how to build a business, right? And usually it's brick and mortar style business. Well, all we did was we went to the guys who know how to make 6 figures, 7 figures online, building businesses, and we pay to get that mentorship. So that's really how you want to do this. You want to find a mentor who will teach you exactly how to do this. Now, once they've taught you all of this information, all of how to do this, here's what you got to do. You got to go build your high converting sales funnel that I just showed you, right? Now, here are the components behind all the cogs and wheels that make a high converting sales funnel work. The first thing you're going to need is what's called an autoresponder. Now, all of you who got an email today came from one of our autoresponders, right? Now, that's simply it. We can capture, it's a way to collect your data, your email, and we're able to email you updates. So whenever you got an email today, said, hey, attend the live webinar, that's what we did. Now, you're going to need to put that into your funnel, and that's going to cost you between like $340 to over $1,800 a year for that first component, depending on how many people are on your list. Then you're going to need something called a capture page, right? Several companies out there that's able to, in order for you can capture that email, right? Now, again, that's another $588+ cost. Then not only are you going to need to get a piece of software like Webinar Jam and like something like a chat roll so you can actually communicate and do live webinars, but you got to learn how to do live webinars, how to do presentations, how to share the information about your product, your service, your business opportunity. And speaking of that, no matter if you have the best product, the best service, or the best business opportunity, if you don't get people, eyeballs, like into your high converting sales funnel to see your product or service, then it doesn't matter. You're not going to make a penny, right? So you're going to have to pay for Facebook ads education. The one we went through cost us about $1,000 to learn how to get that education. But that's a great education, guys, because then once you know how to do that, you know how to take any product, any service, and put it right in front of the right people who are looking for that offer. Now, one of the last components of that funnel you'll need to put together is actually several more now, but you'll need to put something called like Click Magic in there so you can track all your links from Google, YouTube, and all your incoming traffic. So guys, mentorship. You got to find a mentor to teach you how to do that. You got to get that mentor to give you all the information you need. Then you got to go buy all these products and services and put all of these pieces in the puzzle together to actually create a high converting sales funnel. Once the sales funnel has been built, then my friend, you have to start tracking data, split testing, and running all of your ads that way. So that is exactly what it takes to build a successful business online. Now, let's pause here for just a second, because that's a lot, right? You have to agree that is a lot of information. I mean, to be able to put all those pieces of all the puzzle together, put all of those systems together, first of all, to have the right mentor teach you that information, then pull the pieces together. Guys, this is why, actually, I'm going to pull Jang out here because Jang went through the exact same thing, right? And I think there's a perfect opportunity for him to explain what it was like, what we were taught, how we try to change other people, and then why we decided to create this. Jang, you there, boss?
Yeah, can you hear me okay, dude?
Yeah, dude, you sound great.
Awesome, guys. So I'll open the chat in a second, but as you guys can see all of that, you see how many different products and services you have to get. And now imagine, like, there's all the information you possibly need online. You can go online and try and figure all that stuff out, but you remember we were talking about you learn from 2 places. You learn from mistakes, or you learn from mentors. And we can tell you personally firsthand that I'm going to open this up for a sec. Doesn't that look like it would be very overwhelming for a brand new person? This is what we found out, is that myself and Carlson, we were in a situation in our life that we were like, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to learn whatever. And it took us a year and a half, 2 years just to get to the point of earning an income to be able to be able to do stuff that we wanted to do. It wasn't even a substantial amount of income, but it took us such a long time to learn how to build your own capture pages, how to split test them, make sure they're converting, capture the leads, and then you have to learn about mailing them. So you have to learn about writing subject lines that make people open, body copy that makes people click on the link. Then they get onto a sales presentation or a webinar. You got to learn how to sell and do all of that. Then you got to do coaching, so many different pieces. So we looked at that and we go, wow, like the turnaround time for someone to learn how to do all of that is quite a long time, and especially when people aren't able to get results quickly. It's something that most people aren't willing to go around and stick around like that. So we're like, you know what? We got to come up with a solution for the newest person, for maybe something that might relate to some guys like you that are watching right now that maybe have never had experience online, they've never done anything like this, that when you hear us talk about all this stuff, you're like, whoa, what is all this? What are you guys talking about? Right? We need to create a solution for them, so that a brand new person could come in, leverage what we have in place, right? And we knew how to build all this stuff, split test it, capture leads. We actually have funnels that have done over 7 figures in sales. So we're like, why don't we create something where we can leverage and allow new people to leverage what we already have in place, right? Take notes for now, James, but I'd love to hear some feedback. But do you see how complex that could be? And like, what if you could have something that automated 90% of that process, so that instead of you having to build all of that stuff, it was already built for you? And as you guys pay very close attention and watch to the end of the webinar here, you guys are going to see exactly what that is and why we're having so many brand new people create success so fast. Because instead of them having to go through that massive learning curve, they were able to have 90% of that process automated. How many of you guys comment yes below if you guys would rather have 90% of it automated than trying to go and build all of that stuff on your own and figure out stuff on your own? Comment yes, show me how, if you want to figure out how you can have 90% of that process automated, so that you don't have to go through that massive learning curve, and instead you can get started and actually earn while you learn. Comment yes below if that makes sense, of course. Rob says yes, Clint says yes, everyone's saying yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Well, as you guys pay very close attention, we're going to show you that you guys are in a very, very unique position right now where you're able to take advantage of something that most people don't even know exists. And one thing is, like, people realize, like, oh, you can make money online, cool. Then they're like, oh my God, I got to build all this stuff and buy all this software and figure out how they all work together. And if any one of those pieces doesn't work, I don't make any money. Like, that's overwhelming. Well, we're going to eliminate all of that by automating 90% of this process, so that no matter where you're at, even if you don't even know how to send a picture on Facebook, we have click-by-click training. We'll show you all that. And as you guys pay very close attention at the end of this webinar, Carlson's going to get in and show you guys all that. So thank you for all of you guys' feedback. I'm going to close up the chat here, and then Carlson will get going and show you guys all that stuff.
Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you, Jane. Great perspective, guys. So you start to understand here really what it takes to actually build an online business, the components, everything, all the intricate pieces. And like Jane said, if one part of that puzzle, if one piece of that thing isn't working, it just throws the whole system off. So guys, so here's what we're going to show you right now. I'm going back to this. Let me go back to this. Boom. Let's see. So like Jane said there, guys, we're going to actually show you how to cut your learning curve by 90% tonight, guys. We're going to show you how to cut the 9 out of 10 things that we know everybody fails on, guys. We know it because we try to teach people all the time. When we get in, we're like, we got a great product, we're great service. You can go promote it. It's making good money. It's helping people that are like crazy, right? But then they build a funnel system, guys. So let's show you how to cut your learning curve by 9%. Now remember this, guys, just so you understand again, you need to know all of this, okay? So no matter what ads you see it says out there, you need to know all this. First of all, I got to find profitable offers and then build those high converting sales funnel with all those components, right? As well as be able to then create ads, right? You got to create ad videos that can go out there and drive traffic. You got to host live presentations, understand how to drive traffic, consultative calls, media training, and again, tracking all of that data. It's a massive undertaking, guys, to actually really do that, okay? Now, this is how the Global Affiliate Zone went about automating this business, guys, to a very high level to help the average brand new person get rid of 90% of those things that aren't working for them, right? Now, again, guys, we're connected to high-level marketers, right? We sift through the industry, we find the best products and services in the industry that offer a tremendous amount of value, guys. You'll never find us selling or promoting any kind of product or service that isn't come from the highest level of integrity. You'll never run a scam, never get in a part of a scheme, never do anything to hurt anybody, right? So the product and services that we promote also, guys, pay us high commissions, right? If you're going to work, you might as well work smarter instead of harder, right? You might as well sell things that pay you $300 to $4,000 a sale, opposed to something that pays you 50 cents to $3 a sale, right? So that's what we do. We able to find the best high ticket commissions out there to promote and sell. As well, guys, we've used the Global Affiliate Zone to generate and create passive residual income. So what it means, guys, you could do some work this month, okay? And then that work can pay you again the next month and the next month and the next month, guys. And that's a great thing to have in place, something every one of you should be thinking about, should be able to be making money in your sleep. As well, guys, leverage sales. Just like any major sales company out there, Sony might be a good example where they train your staff, your sales team to go out there and do sales. Now, if you come into my team and I train my sales guys to go out there and sell my TVs and my equipment, well, guess what? I'm gonna, because I was a trainer, gonna earn part of their commission. So we integrate leverage sales into our system. That way you're getting paid in different levels, always getting paid high commissions, passive residual, and leverage sales for training a team. Then what we've been able to do is teach our community step by step, click by click, over the shoulder training, exactly how to drive online traffic, guys. The lifeblood of any business online. You have to have a great high converting sales funnel, okay? And you have to have traffic going to it. So we teach our community exactly how to do that. Now, what are they driving that traffic to? Well, they're driving it to the 90% automated high converting sales funnel, right? And I'm actually going to show you and break it down in just a moment what that looks like. But think about that. They have one job to do: drive traffic into the funnel using the training they've got. Now, as they're doing that, now, right now, think about this. There's over 7,000 people in the community, all of which one of those people could have sent you to this live webinar tonight, and they could be out enjoying their time with their family and friends right now, while Jang, I, Julian, Eric, we're all sitting here working, and the traffic's going to the funnel. Think about that. Now what happens? Now somebody makes a purchase, somebody buys a product or service. Now guess what? That person, our client, our Global Affiliate Zone community member, just made a commission. They just got a notification on their phone that says, hey, congratulations, your monthly income just went up. Now, how cool is that, my friend? Now, some people say, okay, this is really starting to make sense. This is really, really something I'm interested in. This is really something I think I want to do. And they ask, well, what does the work look like? If I have to do some work, what does this look like, guys? Now, remember, this isn't a job. This is your business, right? But the way we set the business up, we make it very easy and streamlined for you to have a couple tasks you have to do every day. So this is the work, and we think this is so easy. So at a sales funnel is over 7 figures, guys. This is one of the key components we've been able to do. So what you'll see here, guys, okay, now think about this, okay? Now what you're seeing here, okay, is the sales funnel. You've seen the images, right? Now let's go ahead and put this all the way to the point where they actually pay you and buy the buy now button. And let me show you what's going on here. So here's what we do. We have Facebook fan page training, okay? As you see on my Facebook fan page right there, okay? What we do is we create ad videos. And the ad video might be simple as this. Hey, it's Carlson. A few years ago, I was a broke personal trainer living out of my truck. Now I make 6 figures online and travel the world with my family and friends. If you'd like to learn how, click the link above and I will give you more information, okay? So now that video and that copy is now on my Facebook fan page. Now, inside of our community, we teach our customers, our clients, how to drive that traffic into a Facebook fan page. Now, you can use Facebook Business to call. Now, if you notice in your Facebook newsfeed, you see those ads pop up all the time? Well, guys, we teach our people how to do that. So for a product or service, maybe it's a business opportunity, we show them, this is how you do it. Now take that video and it's going to show up in those people's newsfeed. So let's say all those people are interested in a home-based business. Now that video is showing up in their newsfeed. Now they see that ad that says, hey, go click the link above. They click on that link. They're then taken over to a capture page, okay? On that capture page, again, a little more the selling and telling is being done about the product or service. So they enter their email address. Now what happens? Now they're going into our autoresponder, right? Now we've captured the email. Now they're in our autoresponder. Now what are we doing? We're sending them emails, right? We're sending them testimonials. We're sending them videos for them to check out that tells more about our product or service or business opportunity, right? So now they're getting that information. Maybe they're even attending a live webinar. But the point is that bottom part of that funnel is coming all together now. They like, love, trust your product now. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna click on that buy now button because it just makes sense, doesn't it? Makes total sense to do that. So that's exactly how we're doing that. And my friend, honestly, the proof is in the pudding. And I think you're gonna have to type yes here in a minute because I wanted to let you know. Would you agree the proof is in the pudding? Why do I say that? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar right now. That's proof that it works, guys. The system, the funnel I just showed you, that over 7,000 people are commuting, one of which drove you here tonight, is using, right? Because guess what? You saw our ad, right? It was in your Facebook newsfeed, wasn't it? You clicked on the link that was in that ad. You opted in on a capture page, and guess what? You got an email from us saying, don't forget to be at a live webinar tonight. And guess what? You're now watching the offer. Is that cool? Is that cool? It gives me goosebumps, right? Now, my friend, I know you think this is cool, right? This is right on, huh? Now, the only question is, if we show you exactly how to do all this, I mean, exactly, leave out no guesswork, like just show you simply exactly how to do all this, are you actually going to do it? Are you the type of person who's going to take action, who's going to get results and going to change their life? Because I can tell you, my friend, you are going to be the only variable for which this system works. That's it. This system works. It is a fine-tuned oiled machine that freaking rocks. Now, here's something that might blow you away. And I'm going to actually, guys, you know what I'm going to do here in just a minute? I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek into the system. How about that? I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into this amazing system. But first, before I show you that, did you know that the other reason the Global Affiliate Zone, the concept that came together, guys, is leveraging, creating a brand new system for the average brand new person to come in and be able to start with no internet marketing background. But here's what's awesome, guys. The system was built to leverage a massive, massive trend that has been happening for a while and continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, I wanted to ask you this. Did you know that when you check out and purchase something online, that 90% of the time, an affiliate is making a commission from your purchase? Did you know that was happening every day, all online, guys? Did you know that was happening? So every time you go to Google, type in something, you look for a product or service, you click on the buy now button, you get your product or service shipped to you, some affiliate just made a commission from your purchase. Pretty crazy, right? Now, you know what's crazy about that? I'll actually show you some examples here in a minute. Here, I want to show you first about the trend. So here's the trend we're talking about. Online retail buying and shopping, right? And what you see here, you can see here is in US $1 billion in online shopping, right? Okay, now look at that. In 2012, there was a $231 billion industry, right? Now fast forward to just a couple weeks from now, you're going into the year 2017, look at that. Jumps up to a $370 billion industry, my friend. Massive, massive industry. Now, as well, you think about this, okay? There's gonna be nearly 8 billion people online in the next less than decade, right? It's going to continue to grow. Can you say major trend? Now, what is that major trend? Well, my friend, it's online shopping. There is more and more people buying products and services online every single day because it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense to go to the internet. You get better prices sometimes, better shipping. You don't have to wait in line. People are shopping more and more online. It's just getting bigger and bigger. Now, and actually, I'm going to show you here an example in just a moment there, my friend. Now, imagine if you knew how to get the right offers in front of the right people, and instead of a silent affiliate earn that commission, it was you who got paid because you were taught, you were trained, you were given a specific training how to find the right offers, right? How to find the people who are looking for those offers, right? Using targeted, laser-focused traffic, right? And then you became a silent affiliate earning commissions for earning commissions, right? Absolutely amazing. And actually, here's what I'll show you guys. In case you have no idea about this, okay? I just want to give you a couple examples of how big affiliate marketing is and what really is out there. So look at, guys, I want to let you know, you can be an affiliate for literally tens of thousands of companies out there. Tens of thousands of them, including companies like Target, like Walmart, like Best Buy, okay? And I'll actually show you one more to that. But think about this. Major companies will pay you. See this? I went to Target.com and I clicked on affiliates. Look at this. Target affiliates. They'll pay you to drive traffic to Target. How about this? Walmart. Same thing. Look at, you can scroll down here. Look at this. Affiliate program. Click on affiliate program. Look at this. You can become an affiliate for Walmart, right? Okay. Look at, same thing, guys. Best Buy. Okay. There are tens of thousands of these out there. And look at this. There's a company called Max Bounty who has literally tens of thousands of offers that you can get paid on to drive traffic to these guys. And look at all of these different type of categories. Products and services you can drive traffic to, okay? Is that starting to make sense, guys? So you can literally be able to drive traffic and service to any kind of offers out there in the industry. Anything out there. You learn how to build high converting sales funnel. You learn to find the right offers. You can drive it to them and make money. Now, what if, my friend, what if, woo, I'm pumped, I love this. What if we automated 90% of the process done for you? So you didn't have to build your own high converting sales funnel, right? I just showed you a minute ago what we've been able to do for our Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. What if We just handed you the high converting offers that we're using to fill our bank accounts every single month, as well as everybody in the community, right? It's already proven to get results. Like I said earlier, guys, you're going to learn from mistakes or you're going to learn from the mentors. I failed for 10 and a half years. I had no mentorship. I found a mentor. I found the products and services he was promoting. I was trained by them how to build a high converting sales funnel around it. And that's how we got results. So what if we just hand you the offers that we're using, right? Then what if we went ahead and just build your capture pages for you so you don't have to that cost or the hassle and a huge learning curve? As well, how about we build the autoresponder for you? Again, no cost, no learning curve. Huge, right? Then what if we went ahead and email your leads on your behalf? Guys, that is a big component to this business. Again, like we said, if one component of your business is not working, then it all doesn't work. And if you don't know how to email somebody to get them to open your email and click on a link and then they'll be able to convert the sale on there on that link, guys, that's a tough business to do. So we'll go ahead and do that for you. Then what if we even just handle the sales presentations for you? That's right, even the webinars. Guys, I do this twice a week for this community, every single week for nearly 7,000 people. So you, my friend, can attend this live webinar, get the information you need to make the best educated decision for yourself to join this community tonight, right? As well, what if we could close the sales for you? That's right. So somebody wants to upgrade to a product or service, you don't have to get on the phone with them. You're not going to do three-way calls. You're not going to do any home parties. You're not going to do any meetings. You're not going to close sales. Done for you. Then, my friend, when the brand new person, just like you're going to do in a minute, because this makes sense, doesn't it? When a brand new person joins this community, joins this system, and they need to get that training to go out there and build their business so you can earn those leverage sales I talked about. What if we go ahead and handle your coaching calls for you? So you, being the brand new person coming to business, don't have to train everybody. We'll train them for you. And my friend, all you have to do, my friend, is follow click by click training on setting up and running your ads, my friend. I know I'm bummed. You've got to be getting pumped here. And my friend, right before I give you that sneak peek I thought I'd give you guys, I want to add this part in here because I think it's so important, guys. It's a major conversation that I'm involved in pretty much every day, reading articles, videos, and within my membership groups, guys. Are you prepared for the future, right? Are you prepared financially? Are you prepared mentally, educationally wise? Are you prepared? Is your family prepared? Because the world's changing. It's changing very, very quickly, whether you know it or not. I mean, look at these headlines these days, guys. I mean, right? We're seeing it. We're feeling it. Working in poor, 50 and fired, where are the jobs, right? Will you ever be able to retire? I mean, guys, working in poor, do you know that over half, 50% of Canadians live paycheck to paycheck? Guys, and 62% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That's crazy. Guess what? Like 61 or 61%, I believe, or 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their bank account. That's a scary, scary thought, guys, especially when you look at a Time magazine cover. It says, will you be able to retire? And if you were born in the 80s, guess how much money you need in the bank right now to retire? $2 million. If you're born in the 90s, you're going to need $2.5 million to retire. How's that working out for everybody, right? Now, guys, that's the headlines that led us up today. Guess what's happening now? Technology is about to change freaking everything. Look up Moore's Law if you don't know what it is. But guys, guess what? Look at these headlines. Robots will eliminate 6% of all U.S. jobs by 2021, right? Robots, the systems are coming. AI technology is radically going to transform our world, guys. Even all the Uber and Lyft drivers out there, including the truck drivers, guys, their jobs, look at this. Uber cars will be automated and driving themselves within 5 years. Okay, we've got one here in San Francisco right now driving, right? It's crazy, guys. So are you technologically prepared yourself? Are you and your family prepared for what's happening, what's transforming, guys? I mean, this is going to hit everybody very hard and fast, okay? It's going to change very, very rapid. I mean, on this list, it's called technological unemployment. That's what it's called. It's soon. Most of the people, a lot of people are going to be technologically unemployed, which means their education and what they understand about how to work is going to be gone. And on this short list you see here, there's actually over 69 other different jobs, guys, from bartenders, cashiers, waiters, delivery people, fast food workers, maids. It goes on and on and on, all the way down to like our buddy Jeff Rayburn, who was a dog walker, who quit and dropped his business so he could do this full time. So, guys, that's why I'm showing you this, guys, because are you prepared? Now, I want you to take a deep breath with me. Because I need one. You probably need one because it's kind of heavy and think about your future and like, what's ahead of you. And, but I think we have a good solution for you. So I want you to imagine right now, because your imagination is the most powerful thing you can have to create your reality. And when you really use your imagination to focus in and put your attention on exactly what you want to create and achieve in your life, you really become a master of your reality and your domain. You can create anything that you really, truly desire. It really only takes your focus. And when you focus on the ability that right now you have in front of you a system that can radically transform not only your financial future, but really your whole outlook on life. And you have a community of people who can uplift you, motivate, and inspire you. So now 6 months, maybe it's a year from now, maybe 3 months from now, as you continue to pay attention, you're waking up and now you have a full-time income. You're debt-free, you're happy, you're traveling around the world, you're taking care of the family the way you want to take care of them, you're living in the car, in the house that you want, you have the car that you want. Because you paid attention, you joined a community, you took action, and now you're living a life that you truly want, my friend. And it's all because you made a decision right now in this moment to actually do that. So, my friend, we're going to do it. We're going to show you step by step, click by click, over shoulder training. We make it so easy for you to actually drive the traffic. And all you have to do right now, my friend, is commit to yourself that you want to change and just do a little bit of work. Maybe it's 15, maybe it's 30 minutes a day, and drive traffic into your high converting sales funnel, guys, that we are managing, upgrading, tweaking, making it better and better for you all the time. We're running 24 hours a day in the background. We're emailing your leads. We're shooting videos. We're doing these live presentations for you while you're out enjoying your life, right? And so the next time we host this live webinar, out of the 7,000 people, that person who could have sent you here tonight, next time we run this live webinar, next time you drive the traffic into the sales funnel, next time we do this portion of video, now, just like the vision you had for your life, now that person joined you. Now your financial future comes up. Now your income is changing, right? Now you get the notification on your phone saying, congratulations, your income just went up. So my friend, by now, I'm probably sure you're wondering how much, right? Because I did tell you at the beginning, right? I told you exactly. We're going to have a very, very special offer for you guys. So when I told you guys, pay very close attention because I want to share this with you right now, guys. When you join our Global Affiliate Zone Success Team right now, because it makes sense, right? It's making sense to you that you want that freedom. You want to be able to live in a house that you want. You want to be able to take care of your family. You want to be able to travel. You want to wake up financially free. So joining the Success Team makes sense to you right now. That means we're also going to give you a half-hour coaching call with our professional coaches and mentors to map out a game plan for you. Because once you tell us exactly what your vision is, once you tell your coach, this is what my vision is, this is what I want to do, then you have a map, then you have a game plan, then you know how to get from A to B. And that's going to be one of the most powerful half-hour coaching calls you have ever gone through. As well, my friend, you're going to get to go through the Mentor Training, guys. This is about 3 hours of coaching and mentor training, very advanced high-level training, guys, who will teach you exactly from our mentors how to leverage our system to make the most money possible, as well as how to impact and transform your entire life. As well, my friend, when you join us and join a Global Affiliate Zone Success Team right now, you're getting access to a $250,000 dynamic response system, guys. Yes, that's how much the system costs to actually build, as well as the coaching center that was built for you guys. You're getting access to that right now. As well, you're getting access to the private groups, the weekly webinars, and the weekly trainings. Guys, I keep telling you this, but you will feel the full impact of the benefit of this when you join this community, when you see the Global Affiliate Zone wrap its arms around you, welcome you to the community, celebrate your success, and then be there every single week in our webinars, our trainings, and our group chats to help you keep growing and improving in your life. As well, guys, when you have all the mentorship tools and training you need to build a business online, you're free. And when you're financially free, you can get up every single day and without an alarm clock and live the life that you want. That's a priceless life. And like I said at the beginning, guys, once you get that first taste of freedom, like I know you want to create right now, it's priceless. It's priceless, and you'll never, ever, ever go back. As well, guys, no need to spend $1,000 on Facebook ads trying to figure out how to drive ads. We're going to give you step-by-step training exactly how to do that, my friend. As well, something real exciting, because you guys pay very close attention. This is so awesome, guys. When you join a Global Affiliate Zone Success System right now, guys, you're also going to be able to start building a passive residual income from the Global Affiliate Zone community, guys. You're actually going to get paid 30% commissions just from driving people into the system, just like you're using to grow and build your business, guys. You can actually start transforming all of that. Now, we've been told, this is really cool, guys. I'm telling you, this is $250,000 and tens, literally $250,000 to build a system, but then you're leveraging literally tens of thousands of hours and dollars and time of Julian, mine, Jang's education for all these years, right? And there's systems out there that teach people kind of what we do. They teach people how to do it, right? They don't do it for them, but they teach them. And some of those programs, like our mentor was selling between $30,000 and a $40,000 package. Okay, Now, they looked at our system. They said, holy cow, guys, your system does everything. It is the most amazing training. It's step by step, and the system's more than 9% done for them. It doesn't tell them how to do it. It does them for them. What are you guys charging for it? Well, we said, guess what? It's not $30,000. That's not why we built this thing. We know from our personal experience what it's like to go out there and try to build this business online. So we said, we're going to do something different. We're going to do something to help the average brand new person make this happen, right? So we did all the numbers. We decided, you know what? We can do it for $500 a month. I mean, to have a 90% automated system run for you, coaching calls, everything being done, we decided $500 a month was a fair price to actually charge for that system. Then we got in a leadership call and we said, you know what, guys? Let's what's our goal? How many more people can we help if we bring it down to $198, my friend? So we brought it down $198 a month. We're like, awesome. People were stoked. They want to come in and get this business started and ramped up. And we're so excited to give that to you guys. And then we said, you know what? If we're going into the new year, we're ramping up here to ending this year, we're going to new year. How many new people can we really help if we went out of our way to give access to as many people as possible, to give them into this training and the coaching, guys? Because we know that the system's amazing. It's step by step. I'm actually going to show you here in a minute. But guys, when you get in the system and you have this community of people start wrapping their arms around you, when you feel that love and energy, we just know that you're going to feel something you may have never felt before, and you're going to start transforming the minute you join this community from that experience. So we decided, how many people can we really get kickstarted and get help as many as possible? So here's what we did. We decided we're going to give your entire 90% done global affiliate zone community system and access to everything, guys, for $99 a month, my friend. $99 a month to get this 90% done system done for you and start getting on that life. Go right back to that vision we just spoke about, which when you're going to transform your life, you're going to wake up with more positive, you're going to be more motivated, have a better outlook on life, and be changing your financial future for making a decision right now, my friend. So it's time to make a decision, right? 3.3 billion people online. It's only going to get bigger and bigger. More and more people shopping, buying products and services. Affiliate space is only going to get bigger and bigger. That's why I talked about why an online business makes total sense, my friend. Offline business, not so much at this time, right? And we talked about how to automate your online business. Guys, not only do we talk about automating it, but we did it for you, right? That's like no other system out there. I promise you it's never been done. As well, guys, we talked about the trends of how to become wealthy, right? Guys, I pulled myself out of my truck by following what my mentor was doing. Hey, what are you promoting, mentor? Oh, you're promoting that product. Okay, how are you promoting it? Oh, you're promoting it that way. I'm going to do that too. Well, guess what, guys? That brought me to my 6 figures. Would you do that? I bet you do that, right? Man, I talked about why you don't want to miss this out, guys, okay? This is the best opportunity I've ever seen to transform your financial future. As well, guys, talked about proof of people just like you who make thousands online. Matter of fact, we're going to bring a bunch of those people out right now. Wait to hear how Matt James, his story. He went from $10 an hour butcher, guys, to making 6 figures a month. That's amazing, right? And we're talking about why learning the skill set, direct sales, and marketing equals the freedom lifestyle. So, guys, it's time to take action. So what we're here going to do, I'm going to see if I can do a quick pause. Can I be a ninja? Did I ninja skill it? I did. I think I did it. Jay, I'm going to pause right here. Are they pumped? Are they paying attention? Let me just pause it here for a second. Is that making sense to them? Are they loving it? What's going on there, brother?
We're just popping over in the chat. And so as you guys can really see, like, this is for the same reason that, like, you don't go and when you're trying to figure out stuff all on your own compared to trying to finding people that have a funnel that's already converting, that's done 7 figures in sales, and you literally just get to plug into it, have 90% of the process automated. Comment yes if that makes you excited, because this is one of the craziest things, because most people don't even realize that, one, you can even make an income online. And then when they realize that you can, realize there's so many pieces to the puzzle, it usually makes them very discouraged. And then when they come to here and they realize, wow, I can have 90% of this automated for me by people that already have a process down in place, it's a lot easier to jump onto something that's already built like that than to start figuring stuff out on your own. This is why we're having so many brand new people create success so fast, and everyone's in here going, yes, it makes sense. And this is the thing. This is why, like, it's so much easier for a brand new person to come in and earn while you learn. And we can start teaching you whatever it is that you want to be able to learn as you go, but you can get started and just learn the basics, just do the 10%, have 90% of you automated for you with a process that's already proven to convert. And this is what's so amazing. Everyone's saying, yes, it makes sense, dude. So it's awesome.
Awesome. I love it, guys. Thank you, Jay. I love that, guys. I love it. I love being able to share this information with you, okay? So transparent. So here's what you guys get to do right now. I just did a little voodoo magic here in the back, guys. What you can do is click the refresh button, and what you're going to notice right below this video is the orange buttons pop up that says join our success team right now, guys. Go ahead and click that button. Don't worry, a new window is going to open and get started. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you step by step right now what your process is going to look like so you guys completely understand. So here's what it looks like, guys. We're going to go here. Okay, so as all of you are clicking the button with me now, you can follow me over. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, now you're on the sales page with me here. Okay, as you can see, you're going to fill in your name, email, postal, all your information, your phone number. Make sure it's a proper phone number, guys, because obviously this is the phone number we're going to use for your coaching call. As well, guys, you're going to get a 2 to 3 minute quick welcome phone call from our coaches just to say, hey, welcome to the Global Affiliate Zone community. Okay, we're so excited to have you. Okay, then as you'll notice here, guys, you're getting access to the Global Affiliate Zone Pro membership. Okay, as well, you have a 100% money back guarantee. All your information and everything is obviously safe, guys. You can click the order now button. Okay, once you click the order button, here's what's going to happen. Boom, you're going to land right here. A couple things are going to be different. First of all, you won't have this red mark or anything up there. Looks like I need to change an email or something. Guys, you're landing here in the back of the Global Affiliate Zone community. So awesome, guys. I'm so proud of the team here. We got some amazing tech guys. We call them ninjas. These guys are they're so good at what they do. So guys, first thing you're going to do, you're going to watch this awesome video here by, there he is, Matthew Jang. Okay, he's going to show you step by step exactly how to go through your process. And this is it, guys. Simple enough. Look at this. Well, as you can see here, all these buttons are checked green, right? All of yours won't be because it's an unlockable system, which means you'll do step 1 right here. You're going to click on this button to complete your coaching process, okay? Once you complete that step, you'll then go to step 2 here, and you'll click on a button that says book your coaching call, okay? And you'll pick your best time and date for you. As well, guys, then you'll go all the way through each one of your steps. And I just want to show you really how dynamic our training process is here. So if I go to the training center, okay, and this is business coaching process. Okay, as you can see here, guys, you're gonna start your process right here. Here it is, step by step through each one of your videos. Gonna get yourself set up and going. It's gonna show you what the business is like, how it gets set up, and everything, guys. The next thing you're gonna set up, guys, is you're gonna go into your training course. Guys, this is what we're talking about. This is so easy because it's just step by step over shoulder training. I mean, look at this. Okay, here you go. So introduction, most important video you're gonna see, and look at this. Here it is. How to set up your fan page. Remember, I showed you earlier the fan page, right? How to season your fan page, how to moderate your fan page, how to edit the ad videos that we're going to give you, right? I'll show you those in a moment. And then how to place your first ad, guys. Step by step over to shoulder training. That's all you got to do. Very short, quick videos to show you exactly how to do it, right? As well, guys, we have something called the Daily Method of Operation Advanced Training. This is stuff that we got from our mentors, guys. Step by step, how to focus on yourself and build your business, setting your 90 day goals, and then how to split test and compound your business so you continue to grow month after month after month, right, guys? An amazing system, okay? As you guys are still filling out that information, I'm going to show you right now into the marketing center because I think this is so cool, guys. The technology behind what you guys are getting, it's just brilliant. It really is. Now look at this. We have a real-time leaderboard here, guys. You can see commuter leaderboard stats, okay? You guys see our stats overview. There's your links and your recent affiliate sales. You can see right here coaching calls that are all lined up right there. Pretty cool. Now look at this, guys. Remember we talked about the marketing material. So instead of having to be a marketing expert, create videos and create ad copy, all that stuff, again, another barrier to success, we went ahead and did that, guys. We're creating new ad videos for every single month, loading them right in here for you guys. And then that's all you got to do. Look, and with the training that we just talked about, look, download the video, then you're going to turn around, upload that video to your fan page according to the training we show you, right? Then you click here, copy one of these ad copies. Look at this. Here you go. Like this guy went from being, oh, there it is, broke from working in a butcher shop to being in beaches in Hawaii and Thailand, right? Copy, paste that on your fan page, then click on landing pages. Look at this. You'll have landing pages, guys, in here. You click on that. That's your link. Boom. Now, guess what? Now you just follow the training like I showed you here to drive traffic to your high converting sales funnel, and boom, guys. Step-by-step training, and you're driving traffic, guys. And look at this. We have real-time statistics. Your conversion rates are there. Guys, you need to know all this data. Remember I talked about tracking data? Guys, that's a big part to learn how to track data. Well, guess what? We have a simple dashboard. All the technology is built in right for you guys. So I'm just so pumped. I just want to share this up here for you guys. That's a little sneak peek in the Global Affiliate Zone community system, guys. We talked about refreshing your page. Guys, remember, it is a limited time offer for the $99, guys. You want to get in, especially here towards the end of the year for $99 so you can start the new year off right. Guys, we're probably going to raise the price sometime next year because it's a very, very valuable system. People tell us we should be a minimum of $1,000 to get access to this thing. So do yourself a favor. It's the holidays. It's time to get set to run the brand new year. Click that orange button right now and get started. And I'm going to leave you with one quick quote. And this is so true, guys. And we understand us working with such great mentors in our industry. Here's what we found from Napoleon Hill. Great quote. Successful people make decisions quickly and they change them slowly, right? They just know, clicks, they make a decision. They don't worry. They just take action, right? What do unsuccessful people do? Well, they make decisions very slowly. They change them often and they change them quickly. My friend, procrastination is the number one killer for success. If you don't take action, you don't go forward, guys. So I'm going to leave it right here, guys. And the only question is, are you next? You know, are you joining the Global Affiliate Zone community? Are you going to be at our next mansion event? We have one coming up end of our first week of February in 2017, guys, where you'll have the opportunity to come stay with us and live with us in a big mansion for a week, work on your BRRRR business, your personal development, guys, and just have an amazing, amazing time. So, hi, guys, I want to see you there. And that's why I said, guys, like the beginning of this webinar, why I get so passionate, I get so excited, so much energy is because right now we know, right? We had our first big event this last July, guys, and to see everybody, all of you right now are clicking this button and getting in, this is what's going to happen for you. You're going to get in the community. You're going to follow the training. And then our next event, you're going to show up like everybody did last time. We're like, oh my God, Carlson, Jane, you guys doing, you guys, you're Angela, you're real. Like, oh my God, you're in the tears, the smiles, and the stories that you're going to go through, guys. And that's what gets us so passionate about sharing this information with you. And that's what I look forward to, guys. So I hope this information provides some value for you. I'm going to throw it over to my buddy Jang here because I know he has a lot more value to add for you guys, as well as we have a few people to bring out who were just on the other side of this webinar, who saw the webinar, who took action, and now they have their story. So Jang, you there, boss?
I am here. Can you hear me okay?
Sound good, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Awesome. So I saw a lot of you guys are really excited, and as you guys are clicking that orange button below and getting set up, I'm super pumped to see you inside of the community. Get started on the coaching process. You guys will be getting some welcome calls from our coaches in there, welcoming you in, making sure you got in okay, and you can get started on the training. And one thing I wanted to touch on a little bit here, and I'll go brief into my story. I don't want to take up too much time, as I want to be able to bring out a couple really awesome players that are running with us inside of the community. But like this guy's like, this is what I wish I had when me and Carlson talked about when we first met like 3 years ago, because we never had something like this that was in place like that. Like I had nothing like that. Like go back 3 years ago, guys. I'm in North Vancouver right now. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see the bridge. I guess it's really dark out here. We're in North Vancouver right now, where the butcher shop was that I worked on, and maybe you guys have seen on my fan page. We just did a little post when we went by there. But I made $10 an hour, guys. I barely graduated high school. I dropped out of college first year. Everyone told me I wasn't going to amount to anything, and I honestly thought that because I had no education that was going to get me a good paying job. And I knew there had to be something more because I was going to overdraft every single week. I considered my $500 overdraft as another $500 in my bank account. I don't know if you guys have ever been in that place, but it's a very stressful place to be in. But I just didn't know what to do. I had tried to make money online multiple times, and I tried to do surveys and answer emails and all this other crap, and I had been taken advantage of. And there was a part of me that thought maybe there was no way to be able to earn an income online. And so I ended up being back at the butcher shop making $10 an hour, and I just got frustrated. I was like, I gotta figure out something else. Like I can't deal with going into overdraft and eating spicy noodles every single day. Like there's gotta be something more to life. Like I have to have something more than this, right? I just didn't know what to do because there was that part that there was no way to make money online, right? So while I'm working at that butcher shop, I got fed up one day, and I ended up, just like maybe many of you guys, stumbling across a video, similar one to that Carlson, the 19-year-old kid that retired at 19 and was traveling to Thailand. And I was like, oh my God, like if this 19-year-old kid can go and do it, I gotta just pay attention. Even though I tried a bunch of things and they didn't work, there was another part of me that, what if this is the thing that's actually gonna work? I don't know, it was like a weird feeling. And it was like all of a sudden, like everything stopped. And it was like all those times I thought to myself, like, what if there actually was a way to make money online? And then I saw that video and I was like, this is it. This has to be it. I clicked the link, I registered, I showed up, I took notes, I found my first mentor, and like I said, it took me a year and a half, 2 years, because we were building everything all on our own, right? And so I was, and Carlson was able to earn an income. The brand new person wasn't able to get there, and this is why we created a system like this for the brand new person to be able to leverage what we have in place and earn a full-time income online. And it's what brought a lot of people from making $10 an hour, not really liking where they're at, or not working at a job that they really like, to being able to go out and create their life by their own design. And it's been able to allow me to go and earn multiple six figures, travel to places like Thailand, Hawaii, all over the place. Carlson's been traveling all over the place. But guys, I don't even say that just from my results, because you guys are like, oh, well, sure, you can do it. This is exactly why I want to be able to bring out some other people here, so you guys can see exactly what it's like for people that have just a few months ago just got started with us, and the only difference between them and you was the time, effort, and energy that they put in after they clicked that orange button below and they joined. And they really were coachable and trainable and willing to follow direction and follow everything that we laid out, and they've been able to achieve amazing results. And one of the dudes I want to bring out here first, actually, it was funny. We were actually just out in Mexico together. He actually flew out with us, and we were out hanging out in Mexico. Hopefully you're there, buddy. We were hanging out in Mexico, and we were in a parasailing little thing, and we were shooting a little go live. I don't know if any of you guys have seen our any go lives from any of us on Facebook, and we're doing a go live, and I'm sitting beside him. We're up in the sky, like flying through the sky over the ocean. And we're like, dude, like, how crazy is this? I'm like, dude, just a few months ago, you were watching me on a video. Now you're flying with me in the sky, making a full-time income online. Like, what the hell kind of crazy world do we live in that's something that you can do? Like, how crazy is that? So I don't want to take up too much of your story, dude, but that was just an awesome time we had out there. But Anton, I'd love for you to pop out and share kind of your story, where you were kind of before, why you got started, and what you've been able to accomplish so far, dude.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Can you hear me okay, Jang?
I can hear you good, buddy.
Awesome. What is going on, everyone? Yeah, we were just out in Mexico a few weeks ago, and I've been nonstop traveling for the past like 5 or 6 weeks, and it's all because of GAZ. And the freedom was the biggest thing for me, and I had been trying to make money for almost a whole year on the internet until I found GAZ, and I couldn't figure it out. Like there was all these different kind of things that I was trying, and none of them were working. I just couldn't figure it out. And there was multiple ways to do it, and most of them are very, very, very difficult, and there's tons of moving parts. But with GAZ and what they've set up, it makes it very easy for someone to come in who has no experience and to just jump in, dive in, and start getting results. There's hundreds of success stories with GAZ. It's been a wild ride. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying this freedom. I'm actually moving to San Diego next month, and it's because of all the freedom that I've built with GAZ, and I can afford to do that now. So it's been a wild ride, and I'm very grateful for you guys.
Dude, it's awesome to see, man, because you came in with a bang right away, crushing it. And you tried to do things before, kind of like me. And if any of you guys have tried doing a lot of things before, you're like, oh my God, there's so many pieces to the puzzle, so many things to do. And you came in, you're like, oh my God, dude. You're like, thank you. You just bolted, did like 5 figures your first month. Like, you've been able to crush out some unreal results, coming out to travel with us. You're actually copping out to Thailand with us over here for the new year, which is going to be awesome, dude. Pumped to see you there. And dude, I love what you've been able to accomplish, man. And this is what's cool, is like, no matter who you're seeing, whether it's Anton or myself or the next person that I bring out or Carlson, it's like the only difference, guys, between where we're at, where Anton's at, and where you're at right now was that time, effort, and energy that I put in after he clicked the orange button below and he signed up. That's literally the only difference. We're not special. We don't have any special skills or special. We are just like, I'm willing to put in the work. What do I need to do? Show me what to do, and I'll do it. You know what I mean? And as a result, he went in, crushed the work, and he's been able to achieve a life that most people only dream of. So way to go, dude. I love it. And the next person, this is awesome, actually, because I've had the privilege to meet all of these guys here. And the next one to bring out here, I actually, just a little while ago, my little brother was playing in a T12 tournament. So for those of you guys, Toronto Blue Jays, Rob, if you refresh your screen, the button will pop up there, buddy, and it'll continue on the webinar right where we're at. But my little brother, and so beforehand, guys, when I'm at the butcher, I'm making $10 an hour. 1, I can't afford to travel. 2, I don't have time to travel. So I love my family more than anything. My little brothers, my mom, my dad, my cousins, everyone. So I love being able to around that. I want to be able to support them as much as I can, but I never really had the time or the money to be able to see them. And so my little brother now, after this, just a few months ago, was at a T12 tournament for the Toronto Blue Jays, the younger group, a little tournament they're playing in the Toronto Blue Jays stadium. And because I've been able to create an income like this, I was able to just the night before, book a flight, book an Airbnb, fly out, and actually watch him pitch in the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium. And he was so pumped to be able to, and it was so amazing to be able to go and do that and be able to support him and do something that I would have never been able to do a few years ago. And again, the only difference was the time, effort, and energy that I put in, right? And what was amazing is that while I was there, I got to meet Kimberly again. I've actually met her before we came up to Vegas, and I didn't even know, and she was actually working there. So we actually got to meet up with her, and I had met previously because we had an event in Vegas. She came out. She was just getting started. We actually, she won a contest. We flew her out. She came out and was out, and so I got to meet her there. And then I met her again in Toronto, and we, since we've already connected before, we ended up going out having some dinner, having some wine, and then we ended up talking over for a bit and just seeing where she's at in her business, right? Where she's at, and she's, she just got started kind of before that, and she got to get into a little bit of a conversation with me, held her accountable, got her focusing on a couple different things, and since that conversation, I've got to see her grow and develop, and so much in the way that she presents herself online through video, and the way that she just presents herself. She's talking all the time about her life, just her work life being better with relationships, and it's been so amazing to see. And so I don't want to take away too much of your story, Kimberly, but if you start from before, where you were at before you got started, why you joined, and maybe how much you've grown and developed since then, it'd be awesome for people to get a perspective.
For sure. So yeah, before, guys, I was a university student. I graduated with a degree. I racked on a bunch of debt. And I had the pressures from my family to really get into the career that I was looking towards and really just start being independent and starting my career and living the life that I was supposed to be living right now. I've gone to school, I was doing everything right. But it was then that I had realized that going to school, getting a degree, it's not good enough. I had constantly been going and getting told that I wasn't good enough, and told that I needed to constantly go back to school, go get a PhD, and spend thousands and thousands of more dollars that I didn't have. And I, to me, didn't want to be in school until I was 30. And I was also going through other issues too with work, and it was just crazy, to the point that I had to borrow money from my mom to help me with just covering the necessities of life. And it was difficult. And I've never had to depend on, I have because they're my parents, but I've never had to be in that situation where I was depending so much more than when I was before I went to university. And it was then that I decided something needed to change, and I wanted to take matters into my own hands. I've always wanted to have my own business. I always wanted to be my own boss. And coming across this opportunity, it was perfect for me. It was perfect because I knew that I was going to gain a skill set that I could use for everything that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. And I'm going to be able to teach that to other people. And not only that, I've come across this community that is so supportive, guys. I've never seen so many people out there just to help you and believe in you before you believe in yourself. And that's the thing, is when I met up with Jang in Toronto, everything he told me, he believed in me before I believed in myself. And everything he told me, I applied, and I've grown. I've grown so much that I don't even know if I have the words to describe it. But I come out here on the panel and I'm telling my story, and I used to be shy. I was not interested in being in front of the camera at all. But now I've proven to myself I have a team. I'm able to coach and teach them, and that's even better for me, because now I know that I have the skill set that I've learned, and now I can teach that and apply that to other people and change their lives. So it's been incredible, and just seeing how far I've come is crazy, and I am so excited for what's to come next in 2017. It's just the beginning now. But I hope you guys really get some value out of this, and I'm excited to work with you guys on the other side.
I love it. I love it so much. And even just how you're on video now. I remember before, and you're the same as me. I was very, very shy to be on video at first. And you crushed it. You sound awesome. And it's really just, that one thing of this is one of the biggest things we stand behind too, is believing in people before they believe in themselves. And I don't know where every single one of you guys are at right now in your life, but I know personally for myself, I didn't have any level of confidence in myself and my ability to do anything. And I know most people that come into this are in the same position. A lot of people come in and for the first thing is just about the money, not even realizing they completely transform into the best, happiest version of themselves so that they can live the most fulfilling life they possibly can. And that's one of the biggest things that people love the most is the transformation and the support and the community that they have in there, because they're never having to worry about like, oh, I don't know how to do this. It's like you ask in the group, you got 7,000 people that can answer you there, or anything like that. You always have people there to answer your questions, always have people there to help. We got team calls every single week. So there always is places to ask questions, get support, work with people in little groups. It's something that is not seen anywhere else. And it's something that's so amazing to see. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. And so I love it. And oh, we got Gabby out here, and this is another one. Awesome. Actually met everyone in person that's on here. This is awesome. So Gabby as well, I met in Vegas. She's another one that won one of the our contests. Was able to pop out in Vegas. We flew her out with Kim and a couple other people, and she was able to come stay at a house we got close by, hang out with us. And it was something that was super awesome to see, because we always love doing that as well. We always love being able to give back. And I got to see her transform right in front of our eyes when we were doing different exercises and stuff, and seeing how much she's been able to develop in the last little while has been nothing short of amazing. So hopefully you're here, Gabby. I saw you pop out. I don't know if you're a video, everything. You're here?
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh my God, amazing. I'm so excited for 2017 and big goals. I'm rolling out all my like big goals. I already started doing like my bigger vision, like my biggest one. And so like I'm really like, oh, I'm just so blessed. But anyways,
where were you at in the beginning? Like before you got started, what caused you to start? And then how's it been so far?
I was on the brink of killing myself at that point, you know, like really, let's just be serious. I was on the point where I had no hope, no, I had nothing. Like, honestly, I lived in my grandma's basement. I had just moved in. I had lost my apartment, my car, the girl that I was in a serious relationship with just a month before. So, and I was living with her and everything. I had lost everything, and I lost my jobs. I lost And I was at a point where I had nothing to lose. I was at that point. I had nothing to lose. And this is what brought me to here. There's one key word that really brought me to the webinar, and that was Carlson in the ad video that I watched. He says, "This was your vehicle." And I was like, subscribe, whatever. Like, got into it, saw you guys, and you guys were pulling out some big numbers. And I almost said, you know what, I'm gonna sit through this webinar and watch it to the end. And I did, and I saw it was only $99. I was like, okay, I had $150 in my bank account, and that's all I had in my name. Was it? No, not even at that time. I actually had to borrow the money from my grandma at that point, because I did not get it. I did not have a job till right after joining. So it actually, for me, I had to take, I had to borrow $130 from my grandma, and I joined. That's it. I had nothing to lose, and that's what made me join. And I was so not the person that I am today. I was so lost. I was such a lost soul and had no ambition. And I knew I was different. I knew I wanted something different. And the world that I was seeing, I didn't like. And so I decided to be the change I wanted to see. That's it. And that's what my goals and ambitions are. And now my vision for life has, you know, from the exercises we did in Vegas, listen, it times it by 1 million. And that's where I'm at. So that's it.
I love it. And this is the thing, and to be real, I've been in a very, very, very similar situation to where you were at when you first got started, which was a big reason that caused me to want to try different things and do things different. And I saw someone else comment in here that's in a similar situation. And this is one of the things is that, you know, in our, where we're kind of at, it's just like our whole reality has been created that, you know, people are so worried about what other people think of them, and they're so unconfident in themselves, and they're like, don't know what to do. And then like it's a lot of people aren't really, they don't even of really understanding like how to be happy, how to live a successful life, how to live a happy, fulfilling life. And they don't even know. And that's why one of the biggest things that we teach guys is not only how to teach money, like Cool. We'll teach you how to earn an income. That's like the smallest part of what we teach you guys. The best thing is developing you into the best version of yourself so you can live the most happy, fulfilling life, so that you can wake up excited. I remember the butcher shop making $10 an hour, and I dreaded getting out of bed. I hated it. Every time that alarm clock went off, I was like, oh God, like I'm just gonna call into work or not go. Like I hated it, right? Because I wasn't fulfilled. I didn't know anything. Like I had no fulfillment. I had no idea what I was doing with my life. And it wasn't until I got a part of a community like this where not only they believed in me before I believed in myself, just as Gabriel and Anton and everyone here, but I was able to learn a skill set that allowed me to completely transform my entire life. And the personal development stuff that I focused on allowed me to completely transform my outlook on my entire life. And instead of being a victim and thinking about the world happened to me, and now I was able to create my reality by my own design, which was something that I never even realized was a possibility. And so it's so amazing to see that. And because I see a lot of people, and one of the things, Wayne, I wanted to touch on, and so I believe it was like, why does it cost, something about why does it cost money? And so one of the things is like, it's a business. So like there's a difference between a business and a job, right? A job, you spend your time to make money. Right? A business, you invest your money to make more money for you, right? And so just for the same reason, when you go to a McDonald's, when you go to start a McDonald's, you're spending $1 million. Like when you go to most traditional offline businesses, you're spending a ridiculous amount of money. The unique position of when you start online is you get to start an online business with the same income potential, if not more, at a fraction of the cost. So it allows everyday people that could never afford to spend $1 million to start a McDonald's to be able to still be able to start a business and be able to have the same income earning potential, right? And be able to get in, right? So I'm seeing some of you guys here and we're able to join to the New Year's. This is one of the things that some of you guys, maybe this is just the first time and it just finally opened the possibility that this is even a reality that you can jump into, right? And so for you guys there, it's like, okay, now I know what I can do. I know that this is an opportunity that I want to be able to join in, and I'm going to be clicking that orange button below and joining. Maybe the first step is going to be like, hey, I know that this is where I'm at, and basically the thoughts, the actions, and everything that I've done in my life has equaled the reality that I have. It's equal to the job that I have. It's equal to the relationships that I have. It's equal to everything that I have in my life right now. And basically what it's saying is that my thoughts and my actions equaled this reality. And if you're in that reality right now and you don't have a lot of money, or you don't like your job, or you don't like a relationship or anything like that, doing the same things is going to keep getting you that result. And so if you want a different result, you got to start changing the thoughts and start changing the actions that you're taking. So now you guys are going to have this part of you that goes, okay, now I know what I want to be able to do. Now my first step is, what can I possibly do to come up with the money to fund my business so that I can get out of this life that I'm living right now, because I don't like the way that it is. And that's exactly where I had to start off with, because I was, guys, making $10 an hour at a butcher shop, going to my overdraft every week. I didn't have money to start a business, but I knew if I kept doing the same things over and over and over again, I was going to keep getting the same results. So I needed to do whatever it possibly took. And what happened was that as soon as I started focusing on the solutions, instead of me focusing on, I don't have money, I don't have time, I'm not smart enough, and focusing on problems, I started focusing on solutions, going, you know what? How can I come up with the money? How can I learn and become smarter? How can I free up more time? How can I do those things? And I started writing down and focusing on solutions. And what you'll realize is that you create more of what you focus on. If you focus on problems, you focus on what you don't have, you're going to create more circumstances in your life that are proving that you don't have and creating more things that you don't have. Whereas if you focus on things that, okay, how can I come up with money to start a business? How can I free up time to focus on my business? How can I learn more to be able to gain more knowledge to be able to go out and create a successful long-time business? Then you'll start to realize that you attract and create more solutions. And that's one of the biggest things you can possibly do. So some of you guys that are right now, and I saw a ton of you guys that have already clicked that orange button below and joined, and I'm super pumped to see you guys in there. Make sure that you guys put in the right phone number, because a welcome coach is going to call you. Make sure to welcome you into the community. Make sure you got into the system okay, and you can get started on your training. And once you guys go and do that, you guys will be going through the training process, booking your coaching call. They'll map out a specific game plan to get you from where you're at right now to where you want to be, so that you can bridge that gap and get there as fast as physically possible, whether it's just quitting your job and supplementing that income, or whether it's making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. Wherever it is that you are right now and wherever you want to be able to go, we can map out a custom game plan for you to be able to get you there as fast as physically possible. And so James, if you refresh the page here, it'll actually keep the webinar on the exact same spot, and a little orange button that says join the success team now will pop down in the bottom below the chat here, and you'll be able to click that orange button, follow through the steps, and be able to go through and do that. And so this is one thing, and some people, and Andre, I'm glad you mentioned this, because I think a lot of people could get some value out of that. And it's like, what amount of money or how long is it going to take me to create success? And the fact is that there is no definite answer. Some of you guys are going to come in and put a ton of work in, put in the work and create results really fast. We have some people that quit their job in 90 days. Some of you guys are going to come in and not put in the work, not do the stuff, right? Not follow instructions, not be coachable, and you might go on and never make $1 ever, right? This is the thing. The only thing I can guarantee you is that if you come in and you do nothing, you'll make nothing. I'm guaranteeing you that. If you come in and you're coachable and trainable, and you're willing to follow, one of the questions and how I put this into perspective, how my mentor did this to me when I first got started, was he goes, how much do you want to be able to make? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I make $1,600 a month right now. And he goes, okay, well, how much do you want to make? And I'm like, I don't know, like $2,000 a month. He's like, come on. He's like, think bigger. He's like, I'm not gonna $2,000 a month. What is that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to make $10,000 a month. And he goes, okay. He goes, so what if you came in, you clicked the orange button below, you joined, you went through the process, you got set up, and it took you 3 years to get to making $10,000 a month. Would it be worth it? I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, most people go spend 4 years to go to school and get out with a whole bunch of debt and then go into a job to like try and pay off that debt for the rest of their life. I'll spend 3 years to make $10,000 a month. You better believe it. He goes, well, there you go. Right? It doesn't matter. You can never tell someone how long it's going to be able to take them. But if you go in with the intention of like, it doesn't matter, I'm going to do it until it works. Right? We have so many people that have been able to come in and quit their job in 90 days. We have so many people that have been able to go on and create results that most people don't even realize is even possible. And if you're willing to put the time, effort, and energy in after you click that orange button below and you join right now, it's not a matter of if you're going to become successful. It's just a matter of when. And one of the biggest things, and maybe one thing I can leave you guys with now for those of you guys that are watching, is go grab, one of the biggest things is not even going to be focusing on the money part. A big thing is going to be focusing on developing you guys and focusing on yourselves and starting to thinking like successful people think. And one of the easiest ways to get started with that right now is actually you can go download or grab a book. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You can Google it. You can actually get it for free because it's over 50 years old. So you can download it for free. And it's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Awesome, Andre. Right? So if you guys are in a position, you're like, oh, I want to get started, I can't right now, or I'm just going to get started, wherever you're at, whether you've clicked that orange button below and you've joined already right now or wherever, grab that book, start reading it like that. What he did is he interviewed 500 of the wealthiest people in the world to figure out why do these 500 people all have a ridiculous amount of wealth compared to the rest of the population. What he came back with was that even though they were all in completely different industries and completely different arenas doing different things, they all had the exact same mindset that they applied to their business. And it's one of the most powerful things that you can do. One of the main things that we'll be focusing on, you guys. I'll create more jobs in 90 days. Awesome, Andre. Awesome. So for those of you guys, let's all bite into you guys that already got set up. So I'm super pumped to help every single one of you guys crush your goals and make 2017 the craziest year yet. We get to kick off 2016 with a bang. Make sure if you haven't already, refresh that button, click that orange button, refresh the page here, click that orange button. Fill out your information there and get set up. What's the name of that book? It is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'll actually type it in here, Think and Grow Rich, and it's by Napoleon Hill. Okay, go and you can download it for free. One of the most amazing books by an amazing guy. He has a ton of the 500 of the wealthiest people in the world. Great book to start with. So a ton of you guys got started. Make sure that you guys go through the process, get set up, get logged in. You're going to get a call from one of our coaches in the next 24 hours welcoming you into the community. And then what's amazing as well is like every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got calls kind of like this, but only for people that are already in the community. You get to pop in, ask questions. Hey, I'm here. What can I do with this part? What can I do there? And so you always have support. There's always there people to help you. 7,000 people in the group. There's always support in every single step of the way. You're never left alone because I know firsthand what it feels like to be trying to make money online and have no one there to help you. We wanted to go above and beyond and have the best amount of support for every single one of you guys, which is exactly what you get when you become a part of the Global Affiliate Zone family. And so I'm super pumped to have every single one of you guys with us inside of here. If you guys haven't already, click that orange button below IBN. If you refresh the page, it'll pop up a button below the chat where it says join the success team now. You can click that button, go through the process, fill out all of your information and grab your membership. And then as you go through the coaching process, you'll be able to go through, book your coaching call, where you're going to get on a call with one of our coaches. They're going to map out a game plan, figure out exactly where you're at right now, where you want to be able to go. We'll bridge that gap and get you there as fast as physically possible. So guys, super grateful to have every single one of you guys out here. This is actually the last webinar we're going to be having before the holidays. So for all of you guys that are watching, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I don't want to offend anyone by saying different things, so happy Hanukkah. We got my business partner over here who's Jewish, Julian Sherman, who's the other co-founder of Global Affiliate Zone. And I hope you guys have an amazing time with family. It's one of the best times of year when you get to all get together with all your family and stuff. So I hope you guys have an amazing time with your family. Love and appreciate every single one of you guys for taking the time out of your day to pop in here. And I'm really looking forward to helping every single one of you guys crush your goals this year. All right, take care, and I will see you guys on the inside.